Demon Wilson. You remember him as Lamont Sanford, the long-suffering son to Redd Foxx's junkman, Fred G. Sanford in the classic 70s sitcom, Sanford and Son. But what if everything you know about this television icon is just a fraction of the story? What if the most compelling chapters of his life happened after he walked away from Hollywood fame at the height of his success? This is the story of a man who traded scripted laughter for a spiritual calling, a journey filled with twists that very few saw coming. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why Demon Wilson's true legacy is nothing like what you see in reruns. Demon Wilson was born on October 13, 1946, in New York City, but his path was never ordinary. Before he ever set foot on a soundstage, he was a trained dancer and a United States Army veteran who served in the Vietnam War. This fact alone separates him from many actors of his era. He had seen real-world conflict before facing the comedic chaos of a television studio. His entry into acting was almost accidental, starting with theater and off-Broadway productions. But here's the gap in your knowledge. Did you know that Wilson was initially studying for a career in psychology? The stage pulled him away, and by the early 1970s, he was landing guest spots on shows like Mission Impossible and All in the Family. Yet, his big break was lurking around the corner, a role that would define him for decades, but also become a cage he desperately wanted to escape. In 1972, NBC was adapting the British series Steptoe and Son into an American version centered on a Watts, Los Angeles, junkyard owner and his son. The son, Lamont Sanford, was crucial. Producers needed an actor who could match the legendary comedic force of Redd Foxx without being overshadowed. Wilson, with his everyman charm and impeccable timing, won the role. Sanford and Son became a cultural phenomenon, topping ratings and making Wilson a household name. But what you didn't see was the behind-the-scenes tension. Wilson and Foxx had a complex, often strained relationship. Foxx was a veteran comedian with a volatile style, while Wilson was the disciplined anchor. This